Good morning, friends. Myself Amit Mahadev Kapgate from Sri Samartha Junior College, and today we are going to discuss the important points, that is the blood compositions from the chapter number 8, respiration and circulation of our syllabus. So this is the most important chapters and the most important points in these chapters. Okay, blood, it is the one of the most important fluid, circulatory fluid, which will be circulate throughout the body through the circulatory system in our body. Okay, now blood, the study of the blood means that the branch of the biology which deals with the study of the blood. This branch is known as the hematology. Okay, now let us see that this blood shows the some important properties. Let us see the properties. Blood, it is the red colored fluid connective tissue. Actually blood, it is the one of the type of the tissues. It is the connective type of the tissue. That is the one of the type of connective tissue, that is the fluid connective tissues. Then blood, it is the tissue, so that it shows the certain origin, means that in the embryonic conditions when the germ layers will be originated, germ layers will be developed. We know that the germ layers, that is the ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderms. So this blood, it will be originate from the mesoderms in the embryonic conditions. Then blood, it is the slightly alkaline, means that its pH will be 7.4, and it is the salty in taste. It is the salty in taste, and it is the heavier than water. So these are the some important properties about the blood. Now let us see the actual points that are of this topic, that is the blood compositions. Blood, it consisting of the mainly two parts. First, that is the plasma, which is the liquid part of the blood, and the second part, that is the blood corpuscles or blood cells. So let us see the first part, that is the plasma. It is about the 55% of total blood. Okay, and the blood cells or the corpuscle, it is about the 45%. Okay, now here the plasma, we will say that this, it is the liquid part of the blood, so that the plasma, it contains the 90% of the water. Okay, and the remaining 10%, it is about the different type of the proteins, that is the 7 to 15% of the protein will be present, then 1 to 2% inorganic salts, then some organic substances are present, then here it also contains the certain hormones are present. So all these parts are included in the blood plasma. So it is the most important part. And then when this, by the process of the centrifugations, this plasma and the blood cells, it will be separated. And plasma, again, it is the most important part, because that during the COVID conditions, that is the plasma, this plasma therapy, it is very useful, and the plasma, it is very useful in the COVID conditions. Then the second part, that is the blood cells or the blood corpuscles. This, in the blood there is three important type of the blood cells are present. That is the first, red blood corpuscles, it is also known as the erythrocytes. Second, that is the white blood corpuscles, it is also known as the leukocytes. And the third, that is the thrombocytes, or it is also called as the platelets. Okay, now let us see in detail about this blood cells of the corpuscles. Now first, that is the red blood corpuscles. It is, in short, it is known as the RBCs. Okay, then this RBCs, these are also known as the erythrocytes. Okay, now these are the cells, so that these blood cells or the RBCs, they are the circular in shape, biconcave and enucleated. Enucleated means that the nucleus will be absent in the RBCs, but there is a certain exception, that is in the camel and the llama. In these animals, in their bloods, that is the nucleus will be present, but other mammals or other organisms, the RBCs will be enucleated, means that the nucleus will be totally absent. Then RBCs, okay, we see that the blood will be red in color. Okay, so why blood is the red color? Because that in the red blood corpuscles there is a specific substance will be present. It is known as the hemoglobin, and due to the presence of the hemoglobin, blood will be red in color. So red color due to the presence of the hemoglobin. Okay, it is one of the type of the proteins. Then in the RBCs counting means that the presence of the total number of the RBCs in the blood, it is known as the RBC total RBC counting. In case of the adult male, it is about the 5.1 to 5.8 millions per cubic mm of the blood. Means that this RBCs, it is much more amount, much more RBCs will be present. So in case of the male, it is about 5.1 to 5.8 millions. In case of the female, it will be less. So it is about the 4.3 up to the 5.2 millions RBCs per cubic mm of the blood. So in the female, RBCs will be less, so that their working capacity or the efficiency will be less as compared to the male. Then the process and the average lifespan of the blood RBCs, it is about the 120 days. Okay, its lifespan means that firstly it will be produces and then it will be continue and it will be about the 120 days, and after this it will be destroyed. Okay, then the formation of the RBCs, the process in which the formation of the RBCs, this process is known as the erythropoiesis. Okay, and then this in the embryonic conditions, this RBCs will be produced in the liver and the spleen. Okay, and in adult conditions it is produced in the bone marrow. Means that this erythropoiesis, this process will be takes place in the embryonic condition or in the embryo, in the liver and the spleen, and in adult condition it will be produced in the bone marrow. Okay, bone marrow means that the cavity which will be present inside the bone. Okay, and this bone marrow cavity, inside this bone marrow cavity there will be the fluid will be present. It is known as the bone marrow, and this bone marrow, inside this bone marrow, this RBCs will be produced. Then for the formations of this RBCs, these two important things will be required, that is the vitamin B12 and the folic acid and the heme, that is the proteins. So these three things will be required for the productions of this RBCs. Then there are the again two important process. In certain conditions, this RBCs will be increases. So increase in the number of the RBCs. This process is known as polycythemia. And in the certain condition, this RBCs will be decreases, and this process is known as the erythrocytopenia. So these are the disease condition. In certain conditions, that this RBCs will be decreases or increases. Both condition will be harmful to our body. So this condition, when the RBCs will be increases, this is known as the polycythemia, and this RBCs will be decreases. This process is known as the erythrocytopenia. Okay, this is about the red blood corpuscle. It is known as the erythrocytes. Now the next type of the blood cells, it is known as the white blood corpuscles, or it is also known as the leukocytes. Okay, in short it is known as the WBCs. These are also the cell, and there is a certain differences as compared to the RBCs. So these white blood corpuscles, these are the colorless. Okay, then nucleated means that the nucleus will be present at the central region, and amoeboid in shape means that there is not the specific shape of that WBCs. Some cells are the circular, some are the amoeboid in condition. So that due to this shape, or due to this, these are the amoeboid in shape or amoeboid shape. So they can be moved from one place to another place, like the amoeba. Okay, amoeba, we know that with the help of the pseudopodia, this amoeba can be moved from one place to another place. So this WBCs, these are also moved from one place to another place, and in the blood capillaries it can be escaped from that small pores which will be present in the wall of this capillary, so that it can be escaped from this capillaries, and this process is known as the diapedesis. Okay, then in WBC counting, in adult male conditions, in the male it is about the 5000 to 11,000 per cubic mm of the blood. It is very less as compared to the RBCs. So in male it is about the 5000 to 11,000. In female it is less as compared to the male. Then again there are again different processes which cause the diseases, that is the when the WBCs will be decreases, this process is known as the leukopenia. When the WBCs will be increases, this process is known as the leukocytosis. Means that there are the certain WBCs, some WBCs will be increase in number. The process in which this WBCs will be increases, this process is known as the leukocytosis. And in certain conditions, there is these cell WBCs, it will be abnormally increases. Means that uncontrolled growth or uncontrolled number of the RBCs will be increased. This process is known as the leukemia. Leukemia, it is also known as the blood cancer. And that this uncontrolled increase in the WBC, it causes this leukemia. It is one of the type of the cancer, that is the blood cancer. Okay. Now, white blood corpuscle or leukocyte, on the basis of presence or absence of granules in the cytoplasm, then these WBCs, these are classified into the mainly two types. Suppose the granules are present, these WBCs are known as the granulocytes, and the granules will be absent. Means absent. So such a type of the WBCs are known as granulocytes. Okay. So this after this part in next. So WBCs are of mainly two types, that is the granulocytes and the agranulocytes. Granulocytes means that in the cytoplasm granules are present, and in agranulocytes means that the granules will be absent. So again, this granulocytes, this type of the WBCs, on the basis of staining properties to the nucleus, means the stain to the nucleus, on this base again these granulocytes are of three types, that is the neutrophils, basophils, and that is the acidophils. Okay. Now first, that is the first type of the granulocytes, that is the neutrophils. Okay. In this type of the WBCs, the granules are very fine, means that very smaller in size. Here we can see that this is the diagram of this neutrophils. Here these granules, these are very fine or smaller in size but large in numbers. Okay. Then these WBCs, this type of the WBCs will be stained with the neutral dyes. Means that the stain which will be stained to this nucleus. So this type of the stain will be neutral in condition. It is not the acidic or not the basic. Okay. So their pH will be 7. So such a type of the stain will be used to stain these neutrophils. Then this neutrophils, it is about the 70% of total WBCs. Suppose that the WBCs will be 100%, so that the 70% of this neutrophils, means that these WBCs, this type of the WBC will be very large in numbers. And the main functions of this neutrophil, phagocytosis, means that it engulf the foreign materials. Okay. Then here the nucleus, it will be multi-lobes, means that there are the many lobes will be present to the nucleus. Means that when we prepare the blood smear, and then neutrophils will be identified through this nucleus. Means that it will be suppose there are the many lobe nucleus will be present. So such a type of the cell or WBC will be neutrophils. Okay. Second, basophils. It is the second type of the granulocytes of the WBCs. Here again granules. These granules are very few in numbers in the cytoplasm, but these are the very few in numbers but larger in size. Granules are very few in numbers and larger in size. Okay, and this type of the WBC, it will be stained with the basic dyes. Means that the nature of that stain will be basic. Okay, for example, that is the methylene blue. Generally, methylene blue, this stain can be stained this basophils, and it is about the 0.5 to 1% of total WBCs. Means that these are very less in number as compared to the neutrophils and the other cells. Okay, and the main function of this basophil, it secrete these substances, this heparin and the histamine. These substances will be secreted by this basophil, and then the nucleus here, the nucleus will be twisted. So this is the identifications of this basophil in the blood smear. When you again prepare the blood smear, this basophil can be identified by this shape of this nucleus. If I suppose the twisted nucleus will be present, we can say that this cell, it is the basophil. Okay. Then the third type of the granulocyte, that is the acidophils, and here nucleus in the cell, in the cytoplasm, lysosomal granules are present. Lysosomal granules means that this type of the granules are very minute and very large in numbers. Okay. Then these acidophils, they are stained with the acidic dyes. Especially means that the nature of that stain will be acidic. And example of this acidic stain, that is the eosine. Means that the eosine will be used to stain this nucleus. Okay, and it is about the 1 to 3% of total WBCs. Right, again it is less in number as compared to the neutrophils. Okay, then the main function of this acidophils, that is again the phagocytosis. Means that it prevents the entry of that foreign germs or foreign materials. Okay, so these are the three types of the WBCs, granulocytes of the WBCs. Now, next type of the WBCs, that is the agranulocytes. You can see that these granules will be absent in their cytoplasm. Okay, these agranulocytes, these are again two types. That is the lymphocytes and the monocytes. Okay, lymphocytes, it is the one of the important type of WBCs related to the immunity powers. Okay, so and now in these conditions, this immunity during the COVID conditions, immunity, it is most important, so that this lymphocyte, this type of the WBCs will be very important, because that this type of the WBCs will be help in the productions of antibodies, so that these type of the WBCs will be very important. Then this lymphocytes, these are the smallest WBCs. Smallest means that as compared to the other WBCs, other type of the WBCs, it will be very smaller in size. Smallest WBCs, then here the spherical in nucleus. One of the important thing that when we say the structure of this lymphocytes, the nucleus will be very larger in size and it occupies the complete cytoplasm. Means that the quantity of the cytoplasm, it will be less. Means that large nucleus cell will be very small. Means that this WBCs will be very small, but nucleus will be very large, and then it occupies the complete cytoplasm, so that the quantity of the cytoplasm will be very less. Then it is about the 25 to 30% of the total WBCs. Means that as compared to the other WBCs, as compared neutrophils, it is about the 70%, so that this WBCs, it is about the 25 to 30%. Okay, and then this lymphocytes, these are the again classified into the two types, that is the B lymphocytes and the second type is the T lymphocytes. This B lymphocytes, again it is important because that it helps in the production of the antibodies. So this production of the antibodies which prevent the entry of the antigens. Antigen means that the foreign germs which will be enter inside the body, that is the viruses or the bacteria which affect our body. So to fight against that bacteria or to fight against that antigens, this B lymphocyte, it produces the antibodies and it fight against that antigens. So that the B lymphocyte, these are very important. Then the second type, that is the monocytes. Monocytes, it is the largest WBCs. With that other, as comparison to the other WBCs, it is larger in size. Nucleus, it is the larger in size, and it is the again one of the important thing, that is the it is the kidney shape or the bean shape. Nucleus. This nucleus, it is the kidney shape or the bean shape. It is the identification markings of that all the blood cells. Means that when we prepare the blood smear, how we can identify that monocytes or that neutrophils, acidophils, these cells can be identified with the help of this nucleus. Means that when we see that the larger blood cells and kidney shaped nucleus or bean shaped nucleus, we can say that this cell is the monocytes. Okay. Then this is about the 3% of total WBCs. Right, it is again very less as compared to the other WBCs. Okay, so these are about the WBCs, white blood corpuscles, or it is known as the leukocytes. Leukocytes, it is classified into the two types, granulocyte and agranulocyte, and then they are again further classified into the further cells. Then the last point, or last type of the blood cells, third type of the blood cells, that is the platelets or thrombocytes. These platelets or the thrombocytes, these are again important in the process of the coagulations or the clotting of the blood. Means that when the blood will be clotted, that this thrombocyte or the platelets plays a very important role. Okay. Now these thrombocytes, these are not the same. It is the similar fragments of the large cells. And there is not a specific shape or the specific structure of the cell. These are just fragments, small fragments of the cell. So these are known as the platelets. And these platelets or these thrombocytes, they are produced in the bone marrow. In the cavity, inside the cavity, inside the cavity of the large bones, there is the fluid will be present. It is known as the bone marrow, and inside this bone marrow, these platelets will be produced like the RBCs. Then these are the small fragments without nucleus. Without nucleus will be absent. There is not a specific structure. There are small fragments will be present. And then these platelets, these are important role in the clotting of the blood. So these are the structure of the platelets. Means that there are the fine fragments of the large blood cell. These are known as the platelets. But these are most important in the clotting or the coagulation of the blood. Is that we know that the coagulation, that the liquid part of the blood, it will be clot or the coagulate with each other and to form the plug to that wounds. Means that in the accident, blood cannot be flow through that wounds, and flow of the blood will be stopped. This process is known as the clotting of the blood. So this is about the compositions of the blood which is the very important part of the circulatory system. This blood, it is the specific type of the tissues, that is the fluid connective tissues. Okay, this is about the composition of the blood. If you like my videos, press the like buttons, and suppose any queries or any suggestions to give me, so write in the comment box. Thank you very much.